Good afternoon, children. Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to discuss about as we are doing in our last video class. So that only we are going to continue molecular formula. Okay, molecular formula of some gaseous substances we are doing. So few are left. So let us start with that. Molecular formula. So after ammonia we have done. Next, hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide. This is H2S. Okay, hydrogen sulfide. Next, we have nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide. As we have done carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide like this. Di means this is 2. So nitrogen along with 2 oxygen. So NO2. Nitrogen dioxide. Next, nitric oxide. Nitric oxide. This is nitrogen monoxide also we can say. Nitric oxide, that is NO. Okay, only one oxygen is there, so NO is nitric oxide. Next, nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide, this we can say dinitrogen oxide as well. So nitrous oxide or dinitrogen, as this we are writing at first. So this di we have to write in capital letter. So dinitrogen oxide. Both we can say. So this will be dinitrogen means 2 nitrogen is there, so N2O. Okay, nitrous oxide or dinitrogen oxide, 2 nitrogens are there, so N2O. This is the formula. So hydrogen sulfide is H2S, nitrogen dioxide is NO2, nitric oxide is NO, nitrous oxide is N2O. Next, we will discuss some metallic oxides and metallic sulfides. Now, sulfide, here we are having one sulfide. In sulfide, sulfur's valency is 2. Okay, so this is the sulfide radical. This you have not done yet, but just to say this, let me, as only 2 are there, sulfide and oxide. So let me tell you how to represent this metal sulfides and metal oxides. So as I have started with sulfide, so let me finish the sulfides first. So metal sulfides, sulfide radical we represent in this manner. That means the valency of sulfide is 2. Now with this, suppose we have magnesium. We know valence of magnesium is 2. Okay, and here we have sulfide. So sulfide's valency is also 2. Is 2 minus we can write. So as we have done, just remember that as we have done the formation of this molecular formula. So how we will be doing? We have to write it side by side, MgS. Okay, now we have to cross the valencies. As both are having 2 valency, so this will be this Mg2S2, but as both are same, so we don't write this, only we will be writing MgS in this manner. Okay, MgS. So this is magnesium sulfide. Magnesium sulfide. Next, in this manner, calcium sulfide is CaS. Calcium sulfide, CaS. Okay. Calcium's valency is also 2. So just like magnesium, we have to write both side by side. Next we have ferrous sulfide, FeS. Okay, iron sulfide or ferrous sulfide, FeS. Copper sulfide, CuS. Okay, copper sulfide. Next we have zinc sulfide, ZnS. Next lead sulfide, it will be PbS. Okay, now all these metals which we are using here, only these metals are there in the book, so we are going to read only this molecular formula of the sulfides only. Okay, so magnesium, calcium, iron, copper, zinc and lead all are having valency 2 here. Okay, all the metals, these are having 2 valency. That's why side by side it's very easy to write down the molecular formula for this metallic sulfides, as both are having both sulfide radical and the metal are having same valency. Now in this manner, if we want to write oxides, so just let me remove this. Here this side we are going to write metal oxides. Metal oxides. Now oxides are O2 minus, just like sulfide. Sulfide we are representing as S2 minus. So in this manner oxides we are representing as O2 minus. That means valency of oxygen we know this is 2. So we represent it in this manner, O2 minus. Why this minus? As oxygen, sulfur, these are negative radicals, or these are the non-metallic part. These are the metals. Okay, and oxygen, sulfur, these are non-metals. That's why for non-metals we use this minus. Why this minus? This you are going to get in the next class. Okay, in a higher class. I mean. Okay. Now metallic oxide, the same with the same metals only we are going to construct the formula for the metallic oxides. So just like sulfide, we have to remove the S and we have to put down the oxygen here. So magnesium oxide, MgO, calcium oxide, CaO, iron oxide, FeO. Iron oxide here we will be writing as iron 2 oxide. Why? Because iron may have valency 2 and also it may have valency 3. So here we are using iron of its valency 2. Okay, so this we have to mention. This is called ferrous oxide. Next, copper oxide, CuO, zinc oxide, ZnO, lead oxide, PbO. Okay, so these are the molecular formula of the oxides and sulfides of these metals. Now from this formula, what is the importance of molecular formula? From this molecular formula we can get the, first of all we can get the name of the compound. So importance we can write importance of the molecular formula. There we can write first of all the name of the compound we can get from this. Like if we write MgS, so easily you can say that this is magnesium sulfide. So you can detect or recognize the compound which is written, which is given by their molecular formula. So first of all we are going to get the name. Next, which elements are present? Which elements are present in that particular molecular formula, in that particular formula, that also we can understand from the molecular formula. So here if we write MgS, that means we can say magnesium and sulfur, these two elements are present in this compound. So this also can be known, or importance of the molecular formula. Number of each element we can, number of the atoms of each element also can be understood from the molecular formulas. Like if we write H2SO4, So here how many hydrogen, how many sulfur, how many oxygen atoms are present, that we can understand from this molecular formula. Here 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 sulfur atom and 4 oxygen atoms are present. So that we can, this information we can get from this molecular formula of this sulfuric acid. Okay, and accordingly for different substances we can get the different informations. Next, the ratio of the elements present, that also we can get from this, from the molecular formula. Like from MgS we know 1 magnesium atom and 1 sulfur atom is there. So the ratio of magnesium is to sulfur will be 1:1 here. This we can get from the formula for sulfuric acid H2SO4. Hydrogen is to sulfur is to oxygen will be 2:1:4. Okay, this is the ratio of the atoms. So this is mass of one molecule of the compound also can be known from the molecular formula. So mass, how we can understand mass of the substance, we can understand, we can calculate from the molecular formula. How? For this, the mass of each atom we have to know, then only we can calculate the total mass of the substance. Like magnesium sulfide, for this, or let me give a very easy example. Water. Okay, H2O is the formula. H2O, this is the formula of water. Now the mass of hydrogen is 2. Okay, each hydrogen is 1, so 1 into 2. So each hydrogen's mass is 1 AMU, atomic mass unit. This is not there in the syllabus, I'm just telling you all. So 1 unit we can say, this AMU is the unit, and for oxygen this will be 16. Okay, 16 AMU or 16 unit. Now from this, as in this molecule 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom is present. So for hydrogen, 2 hydrogen is there, 2 hydrogen atoms are there, and each hydrogen atom's mass is 1. So 1 into 2 plus 16 for 1 oxygen atom. So total this will be 18. So the mass of one water molecule is 18 AMU. Okay, so like this, for other substances also we can calculate the molecular mass, but for that we must know the mass of each atom. Okay, then only we can calculate the molecular mass of that particular compound. So these are the importance of molecular formula, and today's class is up to this. Next day we will learn some more formulas of compound, and some more new things we are going to learn in the next class. So till then, take care, have a very good day. Thank you.